Imagine this bay, these homes, completely submerged in water. That was a very real fear here in the St. Petersburg area during Hurricane Harvey and Irma. We were spared, however, some areas like Houston were not so lucky. Even now, people in Texas are still putting their lives and homes back together. St. Petersburg local Maria White felt she had to do something to help.
My name is Maria White. I'm originally from Flemington, New Jersey. It's a small town. I was born and raised there, and I moved to Florida when I was 17, and I've been here ever since. I had recently to get back to deepening my yoga practice. I've done yoga for years, but never really consistently, so that's been a hobby of mine as of late. I eat a vegan diet, so I love to cook, and I love to spend time outside. Florida's like the perfect place to be if you like spending time at the beach or hiking. So Hurricane Harvey hit, and the eye of the storm went pretty much right over the town that I was working in. It was called Aransas Pass. It's right outside Corpus Christi. All Hands and Hearts is the organization I work with. They're a nonprofit and they do disaster relief. So after an earthquake or a storm, hurricane, some major natural disaster, they deploy a team to figure out what's needed on the ground, and then they organize and orchestrate ways to get volunteers there on the ground. So the hurricane hit at the end of August, and I got there in December, and I didn't really know what to expect in terms of what the damage was going to look like, but it was way worse than I could have ever imagined. I just didn't really think about it, and then getting there and seeing that there's still mountains of rubble. It's just homes destroyed, there's still debris everywhere. It literally looked like the storm just hit. It didn't look like anything had really changed. This homeowner was a single dad. He was disabled. I'm pretty sure he was a veteran also. He lived on the property with his 10-year-old daughter and his brother, who is also disabled, so he really took care of all of them. And their home was completely destroyed. When we got to the home site, it was just the bed of their trailer. There was no walls. Their furniture and their belongings were everywhere. So our job was to kind of remove the debris, clean up and see what items of theirs we could salvage, and then prep the property kind of for their rebuild efforts. So his 10-year-old daughter just was incredibly inspiring. She was right there with us as we were cleaning up. She wanted to help. She was introducing herself to all the volunteers, and just the maturity that she showed and the resolve. I don't even think, she was 10. She didn't know that she was being strong and courageous and amazing, and that was just her nature. She was just so kind. We found some kind of funny stuff. It's people's homes. They hide things places, and a lot of really old Playboys and stuff like that. Some live ammo, some guns. Also, though, homeowners would say, "Oh, I think I need this carpet ripped up and maybe this part of the wall," and then we'd get into the home and tear stuff up, and then we'd see, your walls are all covered in black mold. Your kitchen cabinets, everything needs to go. This is all bad. Your floor, we needed to rip up the whole. So the damage was way more serious. I did kind of leave right after my exams, and then came back right before the semester started. So it just was everyone else kind of was hanging out on their winter break and just relaxing with their family. But I got to see my family still, and I feel like if I had 5 weeks to spare, a lot of people don't have time, so they just kind of donate money, but I don't have any money, so I have time to donate. So that's why
That's why you do this.
being there.